Prior to going on Soul Brother O'Shea Jackson's show, we talked on the phone about an hour or so. And and honestly, O'Shea Jackson, that brother is down to earth. He's a good brother. I think that his intention is very good. He's smart. He's intelligent. Of course, his format and platform is different from mine. He deals with men's issues. And a lot of these men's issues is woman problems. And really, it's almost like pulling the proverbial, did I say the word? It's like pulling the cart before the horse. You want all these women, and you want all this respect, but you want all this romantic dating, but you don't want to become a man first. You want the women to respect you as a man, but you're not. You're not a man at all. No kind of man at all. You're not even. Well, we'll talk about that real quick. But I just want to say, send shouts out to those brothers, Brother O'Shea, Brother Lar, Mr. Research, the panel. The brothers that I was actually on the panel with, including Brother O'Shea, wonderful conversation, very respectful, very civil. That's the way. Matter of fact, I think all of us are basically on the same page. So perhaps in the future, you will see us doing some things together. I feel very good about the relationship between myself and those brothers with Brother O'Shea. However, now y'all know how I roll. And I'm very, very pro soul sister. Y'all know how I do it. I'm very pro female, period. And of course, my position is, as a man, as men, we need to take care of our own problems first before we can talk about or tell women what they should and what they should not do. And of course, coming from that place, you had people in the chat room. I really couldn't see the chat room, but because that chat room moves faster than my chat room, and you had people just chatting away, writing their little stuff. But one thing that was not missed, of course, somebody have to call me a simp. Now, this is the thing about it. Now we finna rant, okay? Here we go. You want to call somebody a simp. You want to call somebody a Captain Save-A-Ho. Simp is a word your pitiful ass didn't even make up. I'm very sure the word simp came from your massa, your pink massa. That's your whole problem. You want to be like a white man. You want to be able to do and say and be respected like the pink man. That's what it's all about. But you pitiful and you pathetic and you weak. And so you angry at women because you think that they are supposed to respect you and love you and you didn't earn nothing. Captain Save-A-Ho. I am supposed to be a save-a-ho. I'm supposed to save my women because my soul sisters have no business being a prostitute on the street, being mistreated and abused by some Negro like y'all or anything else. Y'all said, these people even said themselves, that one of the responsibilities of a man is to protect and defend the woman and children. But you're nothing but an oppressor. You view our sisters not as an equal, but as some type of slave, some kind of tool, because you copying your massa. You have your massa mentality. Childish. These guys are more emotional than the women they talk about. Soon as you say something they don't like, they get to crying and whining and you. Now the brothers on the panel, cool, excellent. Some of these in the chat room, woo, man. See, this is the reason why I don't like to be around men, because they're not. You have a penis, and legally, I guess you are called a man, but clearly these cats are not men. Black men, soul brothers, we are in no position to tell nobody nothing. You cannot tell this black woman, this sister, what she should and should not do. You're not in no position. You need to take care of your own self. You need to deal with other men so that we can get it together. And I can guarantee you, once you get it together, you don't have to tell her nothing. She be happy. Wow, them brothers got it together. She be happy to like Whitney Houston used to say in a song, run to you. I want to run to you. She be happy to run to you. But she don't see you as no man. You some type of retard, pitiful something. A man wannabe. So, y'all know how I do my thing. You know how I speak. And the panel decided to give me a little constructive criticism in how I talk to these guys. They suggested, well, not they, Mr. Research, and I guess the rest of the panel might concur. But he said he's more, Mr. Research said he's more like me. But O'Shea sort of told him, you need to, don't be so hard on the brothers, bring it a little bit slower and whatever, because we come off as harsh, we come off as intimidating and things of that nature. And I'm listening to what the brother said. I understand. Let me make this point. How many of you have taken martial arts classes? I've taken martial arts classes, self-defense. My teacher took me, and the way they train you, they don't try to hurt you, but they try to train you because, see, look, this is the key. If you ever get in a real fight, whoever you're fighting is not going to be easy. They are going to be trying to kill you. They are going to be trying to seriously hurt you. So my teacher, the teacher that I had, was training us real close to that type of scenario. You have to be ready to be able to be hurt, be tossed around. So basically what I'm saying, I'm speaking to these brothers harsh. I'm bringing this truth to us real. And you have to be able to take it. Because see, your enemy does not love you. Your enemy does not care. That's why we will find you at the morgue with a toe tag. They're not playing with you. You can't handle me telling you the truth. You want to get upset and you want to cry. Now, I did cry over her. Oh, Tim. Now, I cry over her. But we have no business crying over this. You need to stand up, puff your chest out, and be a man. Because your enemy ain't playing with you. You can't handle somebody talking to you. You definitely can't handle this beast when he come down on you. I say we need to stop babyfying these brothers. That's what you're doing. You're babyfying them. And that's not making them, you're not doing them no favor. You're making them weaker. And you're justifying them, making excuses for that weakness. So they will not look at themselves, oh, it's the feminism. Oh, it's the black woman. Oh, it's the white man. There's always some kind of excuse except them. They will not work on themselves to make themselves stronger. So we are doing them a disservice by not telling them the truth and the way that it is, giving them reality. Now, these guys pride themselves coming from a two-parent household. Is this, these weak, emotional guys who need to be babysat, this is the best that the two-parent household can produce? Wow. You want respect, but you have not earned it. You want women to love you and bow down to your feet, and you ain't earned nothing. Everything you have, directly or indirectly, comes from this Caucasian fella. That's nothing to be proud of. You can be Jay-Z, you can be Bill Cosby, poor Bill Cosby. You can be whoever. Whatever you got as a Negro in America, you got it directly or indirectly from another man, and you live in his house and he don't like you at all. And you got a woman who don't see you as a real man, because if you can get it from this man, she can get it too. So what she needs you for? Just to have a baby, I guess. She don't need you for nothing. You can't protect her. You don't put no clothes on her back. You don't do nothing for her. You don't shelter her. You don't do nothing except run your mouth. Come on social media. Most of these guys are faceless. You even scared to show your face because you don't want nobody to know how pitiful and pathetic that you really are. You don't want to stand on yours. I stand on mine. As soon as possible, I want to show my face. I stand on mine. I don't care who knows. You gonna call me a simp hiding behind a picture. You gonna call me a Captain Save-A-Hole and all these names, and they hiding behind a picture. Wow. That just makes soul brothers really pathetic. And you really expect women to respect you. So these guys, they want to get on a plane and go to Brazil. They want to go to Europe. They want to go somewhere. They want to go thousands of miles to get a woman. That shows you even more pathetic. You got to go 3,000 miles to get a woman? Are you serious? All these soul sisters here, I'm pretty sure you can find one pathetic, desperate chick that might want you. See, I can't, you know, I just can't get with it. I can't get with it. Well, that's my rant, y'all. But overall, and that was just a few guys we had to put in check. But overall, I think all the brothers, even in the chat room, I think we all on the same page, and they really sincerely want to improve their lives. I'm Angel Snub 7. You probably remember me from such wonderful videos as The White Man is the Devil, but so is Santa Claus. You Too Handicapped to Box with God. And of course, the ever wonderful Let's Take Control of Mississippi. Why am I here by myself? Remember those videos? I used to be the host of the Realist Temple. I'm not the host no more. I shut the channel down, and because you know why? Because nobody wants to do nothing for real. Negroes is comfortable in what you're doing. That's cool. I shut the temple down. I'm the ex-host of the Realist Temple. I'm not y'all soul brother, nothing no more. I'm just a regular citizen in the streets, just like y'all do. I'm comfortable too, and so that's what I used to do. So now, of course, I went to making movies, TV shows. Oh, y'all know you remember me. It ain't been that long ago. Remember that TV show, the I Love Terry Ellis show? Remember that? That's me. I played the husband. You know, the Puerto Rican. I'm the Puerto Rican. You know, Terry was the American Negro housewife, and I was the Puerto Rican guy. You know, remember the show I was into? Mission Impossible, Escape from the Crazy House? That's me too. That's me. That's right. That's me too. And remember now, I really got famous on that TV show, Little Shack in the Ghetto. That's me. Yeah. Oh man, I should have always went to acting. That's much better than trying to convince these African Americanists, soul brothers, or whatever, black, whatever, Africans, whatever y'all was to call you up. I should have went into acting a long time ago. I've been much happier and everything, but that's over. I'm getting ready to retire. No more show business for me. No more black liberation stuff for me. I'm just a regular citizen. But you know, I decided to come out here, y'all, because something really important has come up. Oh yeah. Oh man, it just makes you cry. Yeah, it makes you cry. I want to come and bring to y'all. All right, for real. This brings tears to my eyes, man. It really brings tears to my eyes. This thing, I saw Umar Johnson. Umar Johnson needs your help. Umar Johnson needs our help, y'all. For real though. He needs our help. Umar Johnson says he needs to go back to law school. Oh man, that's so wonderful. It's a wonderful thing. Little Umar Johnson, he wants to go back to school. He said, I made a mistake. I made a mistake going to psychology school. Psychiatrist college. I made a mistake. Y'all need to pay. That's right. We need to pay to send him to law school so that he can, become a lawyer, so he can defend and help the little boys, our children. Now, mind you, by the time Umar Johnson gets out of law school, all your little children gonna be grown men and women. Mind you, okay? Mind you, Umar Johnson has yet to really tell you what happened to the $750,000 you already gave him. Hey, Umar, why don't you take some of that 750 minus 300,000, send your ass to school? I mean, that's the easiest way to do it. But I guess, he's living off of that money, right? So he needs another 300,000. The man is honest. The man is sincere. Let's raise the money for little Umar Johnson. Come on, y'all. Come on, people. You already gave him 700,000. What's another 300,000? What's $1 million? You blow $1 million just by going to the movies to see Black Panther. The Black Panther movie. Give the man a little bit. He's only trying to help the black community. That's all the man trying to do. Little Umar Johnson, come on, y'all. Reach deep in your pocket. Let us get that money for this man so he can help our little children. Because ain't nobody going to help him unless it's Umar. Y'all can't help him. You don't know what you're doing. You heard what Umar said. Y'all don't know what you're doing with your children. You got to give your children to him. But what he going to do with the children? Because he going to be in law school for the next 7 years. How old you going to be, Umar, when you graduated out of law school? 40, 50 years old? Oh no. And while we raising money for Umar, add a little bit of donation to your boy, young Pharaoh. Because y'all already gave him money to help him on his case that was already over. Ask young Pharaoh what he did with the money you already gave him for his case that was already over, that you can't do nothing about anyway. What you need, if you're convicted of a crime and you want your record expunged, you need to file what is called a writ of mandamus, which those very few writs of mandamus is they are granted by the courts. Very few. So if the writ of mandamus was filed to begin with, but forget all that. Forget all that. Then of course I heard through the grapevine that young Pharaoh also recently called black folks savages. Woo, and y'all still gonna send. So I'm here as a spokesman. Why don't you give them all your money? Give them all your time. Go ahead. I mean, y'all know how to pick them. Y'all can pick folks that really, really, really love you. Woo! Negroes will never learn. Negroes will never learn. Oh, wow. I mean, y'all just go for anything. Anybody that smile in your face, anybody that giggle in your face, yeah, there you go. Give them everything that you got. So, why not send Umar Johnson to college? You know, you would be better off supporting a younger person than this old guy that already took $700,000 from you, and there is no school. You don't even have a school bus. Oh, you don't even have a school bus. I'm sorry. I don't mean to make fun of y'all. I'm sorry. It's just. Well, that's all I really want to say on this one. I'm just trying to raise money for the cause. I'm not trying to make mockery. I'm not trying to make mockery of that. For real, this is serious. Umar can really help you. He's done a lot for you so far. So has young Pharaoh. They really. It's a shame. It's a shame. Y'all would rather give all your money, all your resources, give all your time and effort to things like this because they entertain you and make you feel good, rather than actually doing something that can change your destiny, that can change the lives of your children and yourself. Because the only real solution to our problem right now is to take control of a state, and we suggest that that state be Mississippi. You can't go wrong. You do that, and all kinds of doors open that you can't even imagine. But you're too busy living in La La Land or whatever and giving you. I don't understand that. I don't understand the Negro mind. I don't understand the Negro mind. I'm like Malcolm. I haven't been a Negro and I don't know when. I don't understand y'all mind. And some of y'all claim that you are awake. Awake to what? Somebody was proud. They was telling me I gave Umar Johnson $5,000. That's something to be proud of. What you have to show for it? Absolutely nothing. Now, the bruh, he wants $300,000, and he's like, y'all really want me to do something? You send me to law school. Y'all gonna pay for it. I'm not gonna take no more. I'm not gonna take no more student loans. Wow. I'm not gonna take no more student loans. Y'all gonna pay for it. Damn. Dang. What kind of audacity? How arrogant can you be? Look, wow. This is how somebody looks at you. You are really, are you really that stupid? I don't. Oh, man. What? Oh, see, I thought I was supposed to be making a TV commercial to help little Umar Johnson, send him to school. So that's what I'm going to do. All jokings aside, come on, y'all. Look, reach deep in your pocket. Terry, reach deep in your pocket. And reach there. And let us get to $300,000. Now, that's just for school. Where is he going to get the money? Well, I guess that includes everything. Food, transportation. I guess that he's included all that. He figures $300,000. So we need to do this, people. We need to do this for little Umar Johnson so he can help the children. Don't you want the children to be helped? Oh, poor little babies, come here. Let me reach in my pocket. Where my credit cards at? Where my money orders at? We got to help Umar. Let's send Umar to law school, y'all. The black community would be much better with an Umar Johnson that is a psychiatrist, and he got a law degree, and he got $700,000. And he got $700,000 of your money already. That he hasn't done nothing for you. He hasn't built a school. Matter of fact, not even talking about a school, he's telling you I need more money, and you better and you should send him to law school. Wow, what a well, you probably would, because see, your mind is savage. Young Ferris say you're savage anyway, so that means you can't think that well. That's why these guys can get over on you. I'm wow, it's just mind-boggling. I don't mean to laugh, but sometimes you have to make mockery. Sometimes you have to laugh at people so they can understand. You've been taken for a ride. You've been bamboozled. That's what Malcolm said. You've been bamboozled by your own kind. You have absolutely nothing. You keep giving to these people, and you have absolutely nothing, zero, to show for it. Nothing at all. Come on. You better get on the soul train. Train going to Mississippi. Mississippi bound. That's the place to be. People that really love us, that really care, ain't gonna show you, without a doubt, what your work and your money can do. Oh, excuse me. I've been cracking myself up for the last few minutes. Welcome to another edition of what I call the Reality's Temple on Earth Internet Ministry. And of course, I am your soul brother, number one, Angel snubbed upset. Oh, oh man. Look, if there is a God, please, look, please come help us. I'm begging you. I will serve you for eternity. God, Buddha, Allah, Jesus, all y'all together. The justice gods of America. How pathetic. Oh wow. Oh man. Woo. This is comedy hour. Oh wow. Now it's not, see the thing about it, if you don't laugh, it'll make you cry. Woo man. Brother, what's cracking you up? Look, I'm so tired and half out of my mind, but this has really been a very busy week for me, and been doing these blog talk shows. Had one last night, went into the night, working hard, and it's just, I have a family get together in a few hours. I have to attend, and it's just I just decided to check my subscriptions and, check YouTube, Facebook real quick before I head out into the world. And it's just, oh man, I said to myself, I just got to talk about this before I split. I just have to, because it's just so pathetic. Now, what brings me to this video? Let me get some of this laughter off of me. Okay, let me just bring it down. Okay. Now look, I have seen this abbreviation. I guess it's an abbreviation for a long time. I never knew what it was. MGTOW. I never knew what that really was. I saw people say, using that. It's an acronym, right? Yeah, it's an acronym, right? Abbreviation acronym. And I always seen it, but I never knew what it stood for. MGTOW. What the hell is that? Anyway, I'm like, well, whatever. And I just keep rolling, moving on about my business. I've seen it many, many times. I never knew what that was, and nobody that I conversate with never spoke to me about MGTOW. At first, I thought it had something to do with the Nation of Islam, because, the sisters in the Nation of Islam is called the MGT, Muslim Girls Training. MGT, GCC, General Civilization Class. That's the Nation of Islam. So I just thought that's something to do with the. Woo! Calm down. I thought it had something to do with the Nation of Islam, the MGT, the sisters. Okay. So now, today, I recently found out, because I think it was Jesse Lee Peterson in his video, and he had the acronym MGTOW in it. And, I just decided to, check it out a little bit. And come to find out that MGTOW means men going their own way. Oh, how pathetic can you get? Men going their own way. And of course, I guess this is something that was created by black soul brothers. When I first heard the acronym, men going their own way, the first question that comes to my mind is, going your way to what? Going your way to where? So I figured naturally it must be, well, because I understand the mindset of many of these brothers. It's just so pathetic and weak. Well, since the black woman won't do what I tell her to do, since she's a bed wench and she's an enemy to the black man. We done stood all we can stand. We can't stand no more. They tired of you, Terry. They're tired of y'all, Hey, They tired of you. Hey, Invo, you're not selling a lot of records because some of these men are going, they're going their own way. Going your own way to where? Well, I heard some of them are going their own way to Brazil, places in South America, Central America, whatever. They're going to some places in Europe, anywhere, but they're getting the hell away from women like this. I sort of don't blame them. Terry, I don't want to think about Terry. Bring it down. Bring it down. She got a man. She got a man. She got a man. Just bring it down. Don't let that upset you. You know something? Maybe that's a good thing. Yeah. I should go my own way. Terry, not you, Rona. Where Terry at? Terry, I'm going my own way. That's right. Those guys got it going on. I'm going my own way. Now, oh, can I change my gender? The whole thing is just so embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Going your own way. Now, that's just like saying that the male cow, the bull, he's sick of the female, his own bull, his own female. I'm going to get me a goat. I'm going to get me a sheep. I'm tired of these female cows. If the black woman, if Soul Sisters is in such a bad shape that you have to go your own way, what does that say about you? Because you came out of her womb. Well, my mama ain't like that. Of course, I know. You don't want to include your mama and your grandmama and your sisters and your relatives. You don't want to include them in your crap. Now, other brothers who don't know that that's your mama and your sister, they're going to tell your mama, your sister, and your cousin, your female cousin, I'm going my own way. Of course, you don't want to say that your own mother, and well, maybe some of y'all do. Because y'all some sick puppy. There's only one way that I want to go. I want to go to her bedroom. I don't know about these other places that y'all talking about. I want to go to my sister's and I will work it out. When you have problems with people you love, see, the problem is you don't love her. That's your problem. Because when you love, when you care, whatever the problem is, y'all try to work it out. There's a brother of mine, not biological, but there's a brother of mine who was going through a divorce. His wife and himself, they were going back and forth, and he thought by this time he would probably be divorced. But he kept trying with his wife. He kept trying with his wife because they have children together, and in reality, he loves his wife, and in reality, she loves him. But something went wrong somewhere. But they are not divorced, and I'm very happy for him because they decided to sit down and try to work it out. Well, man, I've been trying to work. We've been trying to work with. No, you have not. You've been talking at her, but not talking to her. See, Terry has a man. And if I ever had get the chance to talk to her, I would not be talking at her because she got this man she ain't supposed to have. I'll be talking to her because I need to work something out. Because you want to be with this person. The problem lies with you. You start with yourself. What am I doing wrong? What is it? Can you tell me? You talk to the person, and sisters tell us all the time what the problem is. You don't want to listen because ain't nothing wrong with you. And so since ain't nothing wrong with you, you want to be accepted in your wrong because you don't think nothing wrong with you. Then y'all get together and y'all need to go your own way. Oh, how can it get even more pathetic? Can it even get more pitiful? Oh wow. I've never heard such a thing. You know, men going their own way. Who you going with? Other men, I guess. That sounds gay as a mug. It's not men and other women going their way. It's men going their a whole bunch of hard legs. You know, she can be angry at me. I'm not going to go with no men nowhere like that. No, I can't do it. I'd rather just be by myself. A lone guy going his way. I'm going my way by myself. I don't want to go with a bunch of group of guys. You know, that sort of tiddlywinks to me. No, I can't do it. I just can't. Are we really that pathetic? Are you really that sad? When you love somebody, I wonder if you fellas love your mother. Probably don't. Do you love your sister, your aunts, and your nieces, female cousins, and whoever? Your grandmother? Well, I do. Apparently you don't, because they look like her. They look like them. But you say, I can't get along with them, so I'm going my way. And you put up your thumb and you hitchhiking. And you think that somebody from another race is going to do better than her. Nobody knows you better than her. That's your problem, is because her really know you and you can't handle the pressure. So you want to go to somebody who don't really know you, that really don't know what we've been through, and don't really expect nothing from you except maybe your penis. Because, I mean, sisters, they like us. They like, you know, they like a little something. But when all that's said and done, they expect they expect a little bit more. And you're unable at this time to fully satisfy her. You think because you satisfy her maybe physically, and really we're not really doing a whole good job of that either. Because see, sex is more than just physical. You have to intercourse with the mind. If we was intercoursing with her mind and not looking at her as a slave and some type of servant and some type of tool, something that you learn from your massa, because that's how he treat his women. Nothing but breasts and booty and get on a pole and all this other crazy stuff. You copy his mindset. Well, you see, I got a college degree and I do real good. She has the right not to like you. Terry has the right not to like me. She don't have to like you. Matter of fact, you don't like some of the women that like you. Y'all spoiled and you thinking crazy and wacky. Well, perhaps in that case, because you are and have gone insane, perhaps it's good that y'all men go your own way. Later on this weekend. I won't be looking like this weekend. You can believe that. But this is the Reality's Temple on Earth Internet Ministry. Of course, I am your soul brother, number one, Angel Snub 7. I'm still laughing at myself. So raggedy. Oh, wow. So ragged. Come on now. So unkempt. No grooming. Just a bum. Okay, I'm a bum. So what? Okay. The bum is getting ready to chime in on Kanye. Okay. Now look. Woo! Woo, the Negro, the so-called Negro in America never ceases to amaze. Now look at this. Now some of you are really tripping off Kanye West talking about, what is, I almost forgot. Not only am I all ragged, I'm becoming senile. I forgot what the hell I'm talking about. Oh yeah, Kanye West just made a statement talking about slavery is a choice. I'm sorry. The whole thing is so silly to me. And we're making a real big deal out of a Negro statement. Look, okay, Kanye West was not the first person to ever say this. I've heard this from many Negroes that they say that slavery was a choice. Okay, here we go. I want to ask Kanye West and these other Negroes a few questions. But first, I want to let y'all know that Kanye West and a lot of these dark-skinned, lost-found soul brothers and sisters that's out of their mind, they don't know what the hell they talking about. But it goes to show you that we as a people suffer from post-traumatic syndrome, some type of mental illness, because this is another example of blaming the oppressor, blaming ourselves for our own oppression. It reminds me of the wife, the abused wife, and the husband comes in and punches the wife in the face because he wanted fried chicken and she did baked chicken. And the wife, instead of calling the police, instead of taking a hammer and beat the hell out of this dude, taking a gun and shoot him in the damn face, she's going to make an excuse talking about, I deserved it because he wanted fried chicken and I gave him baked chicken. It's all my fault. Do that mean that you deserve to be punched in the face and all your teeth broke out, lady? But see, that's how it is. We, the descendants of slaves, born in America, having dark skin, we as a people have been abused, just like this wife, going on 500 years in this nation by the racist Caucasian pink people. That's just the bottom line. And Kanye West is a prime example of severe mental illness. Plus, I want to add, now look, I'm going to be real honest and truthful with you. I really don't know a lot about Kanye West at all, but I do know, I listened to a couple of his songs. I liked that thing he did with Jamie Foxx, the Gold Digger song, and I actually liked Jesus Walks. That song, Jesus Walks, yeah, that's the only, yeah, I like Jesus Walks. Kanye West, okay. Now, this is the thing about Kanye West, y'all. Now, I noticed, maybe you have noticed also, after the death, the tragic, unexpected death of his mother, you notice a real change in the behavior of Kanye West. I would assume, and I would guess, that Kanye West was very, very close to his mother. And that was a person he could confide in, he talked to all the time, a person he really, really loved. But after her death, and I'm very sure, see, we must remember this. I don't care if it's Kanye West, I don't care if it's Jay-Z and Beyonce or Will Smith or Terry Ellis or En Vogue or Terry Ellis, En Vogue. These people are people. They smile, they hurt, they cry, they sit on the toilet just like you and I. They suffer mental problems just like anybody else when your mother dies. Kanye West has never been the same after his mother passed. Now, that along with the fact, see, another thing, see, Kanye West is not stupid. He says some things. He knows that he is fighting racism. He knows that. He knows what the whole deal is. But after his mother died, Kanye don't give a damn no more. I wouldn't be shocked if we found out later on, not too far from now, and I don't wish no ills on the brother. Don't be shocked if breaking news is Kanye has died. Don't be shocked, because that's usually how things like this go. When somebody's so close to their mother, they begin falling apart. And it's not about the money. It's not about the fame. He loved his mother. Just like Bobby Christina loved her mother. She couldn't live without Whitney. You know, there's people so close to another person, when that person passes, they ready to go too. So, you know, I know y'all don't like the fact that Kanye said this, but, you know, maybe it's his way. I'm very sure Kanye thought about this. He's still not stupid. I'm very sure this is a way that he is using in order to deal with his grief, his pain. And you think that the death of his mother she has been gone for a little while. You think it still might not hurt him. Some people never get over the trauma. Some people never get over the hurt. But in conclusion to this video, let's talk about this blank statement. Like I said, it was not something that Kanye West said. He's not the first Negro to say that slavery was a choice. Now, come on, y'all. I mean, why are we even entertaining such a thing? Why are we talking about such a thing? Now, look at this. Okay, slavery was a choice. Let's write on the board, y'all. Slavery was a choice. Okay, if slavery was a choice, what do you need chains and shackles? Now, did the slaves, did they or did they not, they put chains and shackles on slaves? When you put chains and shackles on a slave or on a horse or on anything, does that mean that they are acting or doing whatever it is because it was a choice? No, it's because somebody subdued them. Somebody captured them. When you see prisoners and they are escorted in a court of law, and you see handcuffs and shackles, is that by choice? When you see chains, shackles, and handcuffs, that means it's involuntary. Do you think people are in prison by choice? No, it's involuntary. Slavery was involuntary. That's what made it slavery. That's why it's called slavery. It's called slavery because it's service involuntary. It's by force. It's by threatening your life or whatever. That's why it's called slavery. It's not by choice, y'all. You don't have a choice in the matter if it's slavery. It's just like oil and water. Oil and water do not mix. It is not a choice. Otherwise, it's not slavery. So they was not in slavery. You don't have a choice. Now, let's make this point. Now, of course, now what I was getting ready to say. Oh yeah. Damn, I keep losing my train of thought. Oh yeah. I want to make this point. Now, in a way, Kanye is right. In a way, because they could have committed suicide, right? Who is going to do that? Again, it doesn't make any sense. The average person is not going to do that. People don't have to go to prison. You can commit suicide. You can do other things. And well, they do. They try to run or whatever. But you can commit suicide. You can kill yourself. Whatever that choice is, there's a consequence. You don't have to pay your taxes. You have a choice. But you know what's going to happen. You can cheat on your wife and she find out about it. There's a consequence. That's your choice. Every choice has a consequence. And in the case of slavery, either the slaves say, okay, I'm willing to die. Many of them did. Many of them refused to be a slave. Many of them jumped off the boats that was bringing them from distant places, or they committed suicide. But the average person said, hell no. Where you want me to dig, sir? Because there's a consequence. They were put in a position where they could get seriously hurt and harmed. Don't think somebody just wanted to be a slave. Many people tried to fight, but you know, hey, you lost. And either you die or you submit to whatever your captain want to do. Your bully gives you a choice. Give me your milk money or I'm going to punch you in your nose. Which one you want to do? A lot of people give up the milk money. It's a consequence. Now, my last point. Kanye and all y'all silly Negroes that's out there in YouTube land and Facebook and all this kind of stuff. Look, there are people, after a certain period of time, they was born in slavery. They don't have a choice because they don't know really that they was a slave. What is the old saying that Harriet Tubman said? She said, I freed 1,000 slaves. I could have freed 1,000 more if they knew they were slaves. They didn't know. They was born into slavery. So how did they have a choice? They didn't even know they was a slave, really. This was just a way of life. They was called a slave. They was called nigger. They didn't even know what all that really meant. They just know from the time they was born, this is how life goes. They didn't have a choice. Just like your dog. Just like your pet dog. Your pet dog you raised from a puppy. Being a pet is all your dog know. Your dog don't know nothing about living free out in the wild, chasing rabbits, chasing turkeys, getting his or her own food out in the wild. The only thing that dog knows is you pet the dog on the head and open up a bag of corn, some meat flavored corn for your dog and that type of stuff. The dog don't have a choice. The dog was born into slavery. Here we are. We all are in slavery, using money to survive on, gotta pay taxes, the way that we live. If you don't, there's a consequence. But you have a choice. Kanye West, you can be poor. He would rather make the choice and try to be rich. There's a choice. It's all about the choice. You said that there's a choice, but there's a consequence. Kanye West don't want to be poor. He wants to live rich. So come on, y'all. What's up with the nonsense?